Yeah, that's what I'm getting tired of, because it's like we're never going to win. We're never going to win. That's how
Hey, we've done every single one, but that last one, impossible.
Yes, whether you say you can or cannot, you are correct.
No, enough! Stop talking! We're done jumping through hoops for you, all right? We're the best tag team here, and you two know it!
Oh, slow down, man. These titles here say that we're the best.
And as for second best, we're not really too sure
Who's
about
to
that.
say?
Hey,
Who?
we need
Who?
this. We're gonna do it in the ring. Next week, we'll run the gauntlet. We'll take on 3 top tag teams to prove that we earn it.
Wow, well, nobody loves a gauntlet more than your boys, the New Day.
Say three of them?
Hate that.
3 teams.
Next week.
All right, you guys win that gauntlet match and consider yourselves #1 contenders, and you get a shot at these right here.
Yeah.
Deal. Now go on and get it.
Get out of our locker room,
Did they
guys.
go through our stuff?